Hi, so I'm going to answer a few questions about Weekend, the film I made quite a long time ago now. The first question was why we cast Tom Cullen. And I think when you're casting a project, you see lots of different people, and especially at that stage in my career when I was completely unknown, I saw a lot of actors, a lot of young, kind of up-and-coming actors, and Tom instantly stood out. I had an idea, I suppose, in my head of the kind of person I wanted Russell to be and how I wanted him to feel. And Tom completely was that person quite quickly in the first audition. And once we cast him, there's always a lot of conversations about how you bring that character to life. And, you know, the film was quite tightly scripted at the very beginning, so it gave us a good idea of who he was, and I'd worked on that. And then through conversations with Tom, we adapted that character, we worked on that character, we worked through the script together. And then we came up with the character that you see in the film. And with Chris, it was a similar thing. You know, I spent a long time meeting a lot of people, and I was looking for someone that felt very different to Tom, that could kind of feel like they made sense as a couple, but at the same time there was something different about them, something for each other to play off. And I'd seen some theatre work that Chris had done, and he is a brilliant actor, and I felt like they would make a really good pair, a really good combination. And hopefully, when you see the film or when you watch the film, you will agree. There's a question here that says, we hear that the film has been recognised as making a new trend or something into LGBT film, and what do I think about that? The truth is, when I made the film, I didn't really expect many people to see it or that it would have much of an impact at all. I just made a film in the best way that I felt like I could, and then when it had an impact, I suppose, to some degree, and people liked the film and people saw the film and it travelled around the world, and lots of other filmmakers and people saw it, and it's taken on this life of its own. It's very special, I suppose. It was a very personal film to me, and for it to be out there in the world and for people to understand it and people to enjoy it was a really, really powerful thing. And I was just trying to make a film that felt truthful to me and how I saw the world. So the fact that it was embraced is very special to me. So I'm very grateful for that. And finally, I often get asked how do I want people to feel, or if there a message to the film, and I try not to ever say what that is, because I think it's different for every person who watches it, and that's what is important to me when I make films, is that the audience takes something from it, and they take something individual from it, and if it affects them in a way, then that's fantastic, and so that's all I can ever really hope for. And I just hope that people enjoy the film. Thank you very much indeed.